The sentiment that VladTV is the police or the feds has been reiterated by a lot of people in the past, but they will often accuse VladTV of getting Casanova 2 times or AR Ab arrested. We all have our own opinions of VladTV, but anybody accusing VladTV of getting AR Ab or Casanova 2 times arrested are just lying, right? Because if you look at those two indictments, VladTV isn't listed anywhere in those indictments. So for years, VladTV has been able to beat the accusations that he's the police. But today, I don't see how VladTV can beat these accusations, bro, because it's just damning at this point. See, today, a recurring guest on VladTV, Keefe D, was arrested for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
My name's Jason Johansson, and I'm the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And my goal here today is to walk you through our investigation and what led us to the indictment of Dwayne Davis, also known as Keefe D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
During a press conference, the detective stated that every information they know about Tupac's murder today in 2023, they already knew a few months after the murder. So it wasn't new information that got Keefe D arrested. It was interviews that Keefe D did with multiple media outlets.
Within the first few months of the investigation, our detectives knew most of the information I just briefed you on. However, we never had the necessary evidence to bring this case forward and present it for criminal charges. As time went on, this case had been reviewed multiple times by different investigators assigned to my section, that this case was reinvigorated as additional information came to light related to this homicide. Specifically, Dwayne Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets. In our section, we knew at this time that this was likely our last time to take a run at this case to successfully solve this case and bring forth a criminal charge.
We just heard from the leading detective that it was Keefe D's interviews with these media outlets that got him arrested, right? It wasn't Keefe D's book that got him arrested, because a book is hearsay in court, right? It's barely admissible in the court of law. It wasn't the information they knew 27 years ago, because they would have arrested him 27 years ago if that information was enough. It was Keefe D doing interviews and saying a little bit too much. And if you ask VladTV, well, VladTV admits that he was the first Keefe D interview, and he was the one that got the information out of Keefe D.
Were you the first YouTuber to get Keefe D? I think you were, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So before VladTV, Keefe D was in the clear. The police ain't have enough information to arrest them. After VladTV, they opened up an investigation because they felt like they had enough to arrest Keefe D at this point. Now, a lot of people would tell the story of Keefe D going on VladTV as Keefe D went on VladTV and Keefe D was self-snitching his butt off. That's not the case. If you watch the interview, you would know that Keefe D tried his best to avoid answering certain questions and tried his best not to self-incriminate. But Keefe D couldn't withstand VladTV. You see, Keefe D will consistently tell VladTV, I don't want to talk about this. I can't speak on this. I want to keep it street.
I ain't going to go into details like that. You know what I'm saying?
He was trying, folks, to keep it street, to keep it to the code, but he couldn't withstand VladTV's professional police interrogation skills.
I'm going to go into details on that one. Keep it streets on me. I ain't gonna go into detail on that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book.
And because Keefe D was trying to keep it street and not really confess to anything, VladTV came up with a strategy that he would confess to as to how to get Keefe D to confess to this murder and say a lot more than he probably should be saying.
If you watch the interview, whenever he didn't want to answer a question, I'm like, well, but the book said that you said X, Y, and Z.
So VladTV plan to get Keefe D to confess was he would ask Keefe D incriminating questions like, yo, you said here that your partner shot and killed Tupac. Is that true? And then Keefe D would answer,
one of my guys from the backseat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head.
Basically, yeah.
Watching this interview was like Vlad leading a witness at trial. Vlad would essentially say, yo, you admitted to this, right? Yeah, okay. You also admitted to this, right?
That their entourage started shooting back.
Basically, yes. Okay.
And the scary part about this is you can tell that Vlad has an extremely higher understanding of the law than Keefe D. So Vlad essentially leading Keefe D into incriminating statements and kind of cornering him into admitting to this, to me is crazy, right? And what's even crazier is that after the interview, Vlad will then go around bragging about how he solved the Tupac murder case.
At the end of the day, like, I feel like I helped solve the Tupac murder case.
Why is that a goal of yours? Why is solving a murder case during an interview your goal and intent? Peep the wording. Vlad didn't say, yo, we figured out how Tupac passed away. Vlad said, we solved the Tupac murder case.
You've mentioned a couple times that you feel like your channel more or less solved the Tupac murder.
Yeah.
Now this next video should be all the proof you need as to why none of you ninjas should be doing a VladTV interview. After Keefe D is arrested, look at the level of remorse and attrition that VladTV is showing for Keefe D.
Okay.
Now, the videos are released publicly, so I'm assuming that they could probably access that. But it's out of my hands at this point. And whatever happens to Keefe happens to Keefe.
Shit, I got my content. I'm not taking down my video. So if the police see the video, they see the videos, bro. Whatever happened to Keefe D is out of my hands. Hey, listen, I don't believe any remorse should be exercised for a murderer anywho, right? So I don't have any remorse for Keefe D. You kill Tupac, you should do life in prison. That's for me. But if you interview the man, the least you can do is exercise some level of remorse, especially after you are the reason why the case was even reopened and why he was ultimately charged with murder. And this right here is the main reason why nobody in the industry likes Vlad.
I don't speak tongues, period. I don't fuck with Vlad.
If any one of y'all are still going ahead and doing a VladTV interview, man, good luck. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, right? Is VladTV wrong or is VladTV right? Let me know, right? Do you guys think VladTV is the police or nah? If you're still here, man, click on the video somewhere on my screen to see my full breakdown of the Keefe D murder case and how I predicted almost a month or two ago that Keefe D will ultimately get arrested for murder. Click on this video here to see the full breakdown. I got almost 250,000 views, all right? I'm going to see you guys here. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.